why Zendaya wanted to quit Euphoria. We can all agree that Euphoria is an emotional roller coaster, with some fans admitting the show gives them anxiety. So, if it's that hard to watch, what must it be like for the cast playing the characters? Zendaya has revealed why playing the main character of this chart-topping show took such a huge toll on her mental health. So, was the 25-year-old star ready to call it quits? And why did Zendaya have bruises and scars after filming the first scene of the second season? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to Trend Craze. Before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed to Trend Craze for the most up-to-date tea every week. We research the latest celebrity news so you don't have to. From slaying the red carpet to playing MJ in Spider-Man, is there anything Zendaya can't do? But taking on the emotional leading role in Euphoria was her biggest challenge yet, and no one can deny that she totally aced it. She even won a 2020 Emmy Award for her performance as the teen drug addict Rue. Fans are already raving about her heartbreaking performance in the second season too. So how did the role affect her mentally? Well, the show's writer and producer Sam Levinson revealed that the actress found it difficult to let herself be emotional and vulnerable as Rue. In an interview with GQ, he said Zendaya also had high expectations of herself and knew when she hadn't nailed a scene in the first take. If she doesn't nail something or feel it on take one, she has a tendency to get very self-critical, which only further inhibits the release of emotion. Sam said of Zendaya, "So throughout the first year of Euphoria, we spent a lot of time trying to break down those barriers." Well, you certainly couldn't tell by the time the series was released. Zendaya admitted to Elle magazine that the show was so emotional to film that she sometimes lost touch with reality. "My brain can say, okay, I'm pretending, but when I'm doing it, my body and my heart don't know that it's not real. It can be exhausting in a way, and it can make you feel bad because she says and does things that I don't want her to do and say, but here I am." Euphoria deals with internal pain and internal darkness, which I think is maybe the most painful kind, Zendaya explained. She added that loving her character Rue has helped her empathize with other people with addictions. "We love and care about Rue, and if we can meet her at her darkest points and still love her and care for her after that, maybe we can extend that to people in real life and have the same empathy for people battling with addiction in the real world," she said. Preach it, Z. Zendaya is all about being authentic, which is why she's never made a secret of struggling with anxiety. She once told The Cut she experienced it for the first time after she performed on Ellen DeGeneres' show and thought she did a lousy job. She said it used to be pretty bad for her. "I did figure out how to bury my anxiety though," she said. "I've tried focusing my energy on other things, like making movies. And I took my time and slowly built my confidence back up before I went back out on stage to sing live." But it's safe to bet that Euphoria took her a few feet backward, with hundreds of fans tweeting about how anxious the show makes them. And sources said Zendaya's anxiety was so bad that she thought about quitting the show after the first season. Between the addiction and mental health themes, Euphoria has plenty of triggering content. Our queen Zendaya was so worried about her fans, she actually posted her own warning to social media. This season, maybe even more so than the last, is deeply emotional and deals with subject matter that can be triggering and difficult to watch. Please only watch it if you feel comfortable. She even added, "Take care of yourself and know that either way, you are still loved and I can still feel your support." If only everyone cared about their fans that way. We think Zendaya is perfect for the role, but others have their doubts, including Zendaya herself. "I was really nervous because I wanted to do well," Zendaya shared in an interview. "It's like going from nothing to everything. There were no steps in between. That's why people think it's such a stretch for me to play this character." Sources said she even thought about quitting for good after the first season because the stress and anxiety got too bad. But the Spider-Man actress put that to rest, with only great things to say about her co-stars and team. She also told Elle that the support she received was the only way she could have dealt with the experience. It wasn't just mental battles Zendaya faced. There was a bit of physical rough and tumble too. In a distressing scene, Rue got physically and verbally violent when her mom and sister tried to drive her back to a rehab clinic. It's an intense scene that left us gobsmacked. So how did Zendaya feel? It was a very tough day, the star admitted. I mean, I beat myself up. I still have some scars on my legs and got quite a few bruises. Zendaya also said Rue's rock bottom took a huge toll on her, in more ways than one. She said she cared deeply for Rue, and taking on her actions was hard to do. It was so intense and scary to tackle, and obviously something that would be incredibly emotionally taxing, but also physically taxing. Well, she may end up with another Emmy Award to show for it. Fans couldn't stop raving about her performance in the raw and emotional scene. It sounds like filming for the popular show was an emotional roller coaster, but we love how honest and open Z has been. So what was your favorite Zendaya scene? And do you think the actress will take home another Emmy Award for her performance? If you enjoyed this video, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest celebrity drama. And we have new videos every week. See you next time!